We'll go to another photo. We're not going to another photo. I'm keeping this photo as it is so you can get a clear view of the photo. This is the second photo in the previous video that I was talking about. The middle one is my sister. The school is Fort Convent School. It's called Convent of Jesus and Mary, or CJM, but primarily called Fort Convent at Colaba, Bombay. Okay, this is the compound of the school, but outside the church, which is adjoining to our school. Now, this is supposed to be my sister. I just want to ask her if this is her, or yet again, there's a problem on the ID. She is younger over here as compared to when this is before we've gone on the ship. Okay, this is a Balvikas do, and she's all dressed up at the Balvikas place. I don't know if they've tried morphing her face off. I'm not sure. That's me. This is at Hanuman at JJ School of Arts. The principal's wife, who was also a devotee of Satya Sai Baba. So this is one of those plays we have done. I don't know if they've tried morphing the face. Not sure, but this is me only. Okay, the holder of the pendulum with the cut on the hand that I have shown you before. Right, someone very ceremoniously, happily went and cut my hands while I was sleeping. They're also good at breaking locks if it is not tied in a different way. So they're very good at undoing 3 locks, entering and leaving. So I feel it's a height of desperation. Okay, so I'm this one. That's Varsha on the screen. But the Krishna play was me. So this is me. Of course, you have changed my face to look like Anita, but the point is, you hate anybody who likes or does little godly stuff. It scares you. Why does it scare you? Why does it scare you? Now, you have changed my looks from what I showed you, because that's my natural looks. You have changed it to look fully like Anita, but then that's what I've been telling you. Once you crisper a person to who you don't like, you harass them to the nth degree. And you were rotating people on my father's identity at Fort Jaswell too. And most of those people you murdered. But nobody can actually catch you because everybody you crisper to look like my dad. And you harass them, some of them that you crispered as my mom. Now this is my natural looks. I don't look like my mom. I look naturally like this. Yet today, you have crispered me sometime in 2013 to look like my mother. You ask anyone to compare my photo and see whether I look like this or I look like my mom. Find out. But all your bad behavior at my home is after you have changed my looks. Who gave you the permission to do that? And why are you so desperate is my question to you. That means my theory about you doing what you do is not lies. I am not Benam, miss. I have a whole history. You have thought I was murdered. If I was not here to defend my stance, whatever crap you were shitting out in society, they would have taken it for Toto. But because I'm still alive, I'm defending my stance no matter how I look. You were at fault. You are a mass murderer. And you are shameless while you are at it. Zillion% you are not from this country. And even if you are bottom of the pyramid with no common sense, only desperation. You have broken your entire wealth of this nation and all the prosperity on the back of honest, decent hard work of other people. For that, you cannot get good returns. Today we took Bisht's name in our bathroom. We got a nice quick reply. We were just saying, people like Bisht, when they're talking about being more strong than Mossad and CIA, only when people like, nobody praises themselves and you're supposed to be raw and intelligence place. Only when you've lost the plot you talk that way. I was also wondering whether you're more Euro-Asian rather than Indian. दूसरा जो CIA बनता है वो थोड़ा शाहरुख लग रहा है. तो तुमने पूरे चीज़ों को वर्ल्ड वाइड तोड़ दिया है, is my understanding. And the culprit was already called out earlier as Rothschild, responsible for World War I, World War II. Third World War, the cheapest manner ever played. Wonder what it is that makes a person so desperate to play it so cheaply. Varsha, this photo that is up over there, I've shown it to them where you're wearing the ghagra choli. Are you Indu Devi, sweetheart? Now, if I can ask you, darling, this first photo is when we are pretty young, right? I would be about, I don't know, I would be 5, 6, in and around 5, 6, 7 years old. You would be how old? You would be about, you're not looking 3 over there, you're looking older. You're looking in and around about 2 years younger than me, but you're looking about, how old was I? I was about what, 7, 8 years old? You were 5 years old? You were 4 years old, sweetheart? How old were you? You were 4 years old? Were you 5 years old, darling? You were 5 years old in the Ghagra Choli? Is the venue the same? It is JJ School of Arts where this photo was taken out at. Was it Dharmakshetra where you got a chance to go up on the stage and get blessings and all? There also you had a gift that you had to hand over, right? So was this that event where you're wearing the Ghagra Choli at Dharmakshetra? This photo is what? No, this is not you, this is me. This photo is me. I know for sure from my end, this is at JJ School of Arts. It's a Balvikas event. Now this photo was at Dharmakshetra. This was also at JJ School of Arts at the same time the play was happening. Okay, all right. So this is you. Now tell me one thing, this photo of you where you're wearing the Ghagra Choli, the photo of you on Chidambaram ship, or the photo of the girl in Chidambaram ship with the name JAYA.ADVANI, the photo of the girl in school outside the church with 2 friends of hers at Fort Convent School, Colaba, Bombay, all 3 girls are the same girl. All 3 girls are the same girl. The last photo at school was taken in which year? 1989? 1990, darling? Was that photo taken in 1990, sweetie? End 1990 sometime? So 90 and 91 sometime? End 1990? Can we say early 1991? End 1990, early 1991? You are in the body as of today, sweetie pie? I have to ask, I know what the answer is, but do I need to ask? I'm asking. So there are 7 shapeshifters alive on your identity of Varsha.ADVANI, Varsha Kanayalal Advani or Shalina Hundalani. They're all shapeshifters, fake IDs. Am I a fake ID over here holding the pendulum? Yet they've been calling me dimes. They have been calling me Benam. They have changed my looks around. To cover high-level crime around the world is why they have done what they have done. Rotten Child is behind it. His workers are behind it. Somebody he is hired to do job of fragmentizing and creating civil wars and creating wars to fragmentize different countries, including America, on the back of which he wants to exercise brain control. He is the villain. Is he going to be successful in what he does? Is he going to be found out and put away where he belongs atomically? Him and his followers, 40% of the world population today. Is that to happen now going forward? Okay, good. With the topic of brain control, Mata, actually, this is my diary. I do little writing wherever is necessary, taking notes. But what struck me, because she only brought it to my notice. She brought it to my notice. Either this is a leaf from this. I don't know, she keeps pointing this thing. She keeps pointing this out to me. So I don't know what she's trying to point out. I'm not sure. She keeps pointing at this. I don't know. Earlier I thought this is Vishnu's, the musk vertical lines on his forehead. So I thought they had inverted it. But this could just be a leaf. Okay, and I was reading too much into it. I'm glad I've seen it over here. Okay, so we'll let it be. I was going to say something, but it's not necessary. Okay, so this is another photo of mine. I think this was either an NSCI club in Bombay, since Soma and Sumer are here. So this must have been an NSCI club, or then it could have been Bangalore club. I'm not sure. Okay. Soma and Sumer would have been staying with Nikhil Advani. I would have been staying... I could have been staying at Kabir Akhal's home at 190 Sankey Road, Sadashiv Nagar, Bangalore. Or then if this was in Bombay, then I told you my cousins used to come and spend 1 month in Bombay. We come here and spend 1 month in Bangalore. That was since 83 onwards. They say he's murdered. He's no more. I'm not sure. Okay. 1999, after he has arrived in Bombay from America. This is his younger brother who was murdered, according to the reading, in 1993. This is Sumer, whose father was called out to have misbehaved with somebody working in their home, but I say that's hogwash. His father was actually doing portfolios and videography of young models, young actresses, and he is from the background of the film industry, from 1-2 generations, pretty successful actually. So I called it false allegations, if we think about it logically. Also over here is his older sister. She had cancer. She's no more. She's this girl. She also used to model. She was friends with, I think, Rajesh Khanna's one of the kids, or both the kids, both girls, not sure. Okay, so at this point in time, she was friends with them. And I don't know any of them. I'm this one, who you call yucky DNA, and you call me yucky DNA, and you call me dimes. You also call me yucky DNA, you call me dimes, you call me Benam. Then I suppose my schooling as JAYA.ADVANI was done in the name of who? Benam. You just editing my genes, you can't take away the core competency at an atomic level, just changing face. You cannot overwrite my whole life or my God-given birth because you just want to control the world. And you have got so many people working for you without realizing that they work for you for free. They're getting nothing in return except falling karmically and then joining you at a realm that they're not going to like. You have done it with so many people. You have fooled so many people.